Today marks a very special day in my life. It's a 2-year anniversary of a very serious injury that I had, and I will tell you more about that one. So what the heck happened? Well, I was at my house over on the mainland over here, and I was building the house and the staircase wasn't finished, and I was being attacked by a bunch of red ants. And if you've been attacked by red ants, you know it hurts when they bite. And I had some Raid or spray, Baygon, and I'm spraying the ants and they start biting me. Karma, revenge of the ants. And I was like spinning around as they were biting me, and I accidentally fell off the second story of the house. As a professional motorcycle rider, I know how to fall, and I realized that when I was falling off the house, it was best that I land on my feet and not my butt or in my head. So I came down straight on my feet, and when I hit the ground, I tried to cushion myself, but I just flopped, you know, I hit into concrete. And I tried to get up. And my feet would not work. And it was just pain. It was like I had jello, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is bad. So I was able to somehow crawl into the bottom story of the house, and it was just pain. And all night long, it was about 5 p.m. when that happened, I put ice on it and it made it bubble and everything. It was just pain. I think I had the worst night of my life that night, because I didn't know what to do. I kind of live in the jungle a little bit, and there's no hospital nearby, so I had to wait till the morning. The next morning I went to a Baptist hospital near the airport, and the lady looked at it and she said, you need to go to Kalibu because you have 2 broken feet. And so I give her 500 pesos, that was her fee, and I had to take a van to Kalibu. I had to crawl, and like 5 guys lift me up. I'm kind of a heavy guy, and took me to the Kalibu airport. Usually it's about an hour and a half drive. It was over 2 hours because of traffic. The first time ever traffic going to Kalibu, and I was sitting there just hitting the dash. I was in the front, and I was like, the pain. And actually I had went into mild shock. By the time I got to the hospital, I went to Panay Hospital in Kalibu, and I was in shock. I just said, put the blankets around me. I was in the hospital for almost 2 weeks, a week and a half or so. And there's really nothing the doctor could do. I had big blisters all over my leg. And it was just terrible. I had my girlfriend sleep in the little chair next to me, and she stayed with me and got food, and it was very nice. I had no idea what to do, and I had about 4 to 6 months of just laying in bed, and I want to thank my girlfriend for helping me, and it was just a lot of work. I mean, having no feet was terrible. You had to crawl to the bathroom, crawl to the shower. You couldn't shower, nothing. You couldn't buy food. It was really horrible. And in that time, I found a Facebook group called the Broken Hills Club. And I want to thank you guys. They helped me out. I had lots of really great people there, and I just never experienced any of this. And they helped me so much and was able to help me cope with what was happening. And being on the bed for 6 months or 5 months or whatever it was horrible. And I was able to slowly adjust, slowly get on crutches. And I was in the wheelchair, and it was just horrible. Eventually I was able to walk, I found a lady named Yolanda, and she was a therapist, a physical therapist, and I literally had to learn to walk again. All my muscles were bad and everything. It was just a terrible accident, but I just learned everything like from scratch. I had to like relearn how to walk, and it was just really humbling experience because I've never been handicapped before. And I was handicapped. So it's been 2 years now, and I've been able to kind of slowly get better and better. And I'm even running now a little bit and jumping a little bit and falling in holes and not getting hurt no more. But I totally shattered both of my feet, just destroyed them. And now I'm okay. I'm like 90%. I still have the feeling of the injury on my feet, but I can kind of do mostly anything. I'd like to race motorcycles if I could again, but I don't want to crash. And it was just a real humbling experience. I had some help from special friends back home, a couple very special friends. Thank you so much. Tammy and Stu helped me a lot. And it just was really a great experience to be humbled and to learn from scratch how to walk. So that was my story of the injury. The broken heels, the 2 broken feet heels, and it was a terrible experience, and I never want to do that again. So if I could give you one word of advice, do not break your feet. You will not like it. And it was the worst injury. And I've had a few injuries right here or whatever. I had a broken collarbone, you can see, racing motorcycles, and ribs, but this was the worst of them all. Take care. Have a good one.